a sale barn too.
When we drove by that on the way in, I was like,
There it is.
yes, that's where my adult life began.
So you're currently live from right there. Pretty much, I'll just follow you with the camera and start getting, like when you get down out there. I'll just have my phone with me.
He's the tech guy.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. Way to go.
And
Good.
then, when you're ready to come back in, just, we'll join you inside in a second, to have a quick backstage tonight, or whatever. Let me turn
Well,
it
I'm
on.
opening your tongue, like, oh, I don't think it's possible to call this guy. I have no idea. Man.
Do you want to watch what it looks like while he does this, so you can see what it looks like in here?
Can you do that? I'm just gonna see if we can just go in there and see and just say a couple lines. We're gonna actually have practice just a couple. Thank you, Tim.
Yes. Tim.
Don't like clean. Yeah, guys.
Are you testing?
We are.
Yes.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing. Testing. I hope this sounds good.
I hope so. Hope they can hear us okay. So
She
is
said
it the-
say a couple of lines.
Okay. Welcome to the mobile unit. We're so glad that you can join us. And we hope that you learn a lot today. And I hope that's okay, Renee. It's doing good, that you can hear us. Or do we need to speak louder? Is this better? So let us know how loud we have to talk and how we're going to do this. Do we want to be able to see the ultrasound behind me? The ultrasound picture behind me?
Guys, that is awesome. You want me to hold it so you can go check it?
Sure.
I'll hold it for you, and you can go check the levels and stuff and see if you like
We
that,
just
Tim.
See, it's so rocks. See how bad that is? Why is
Did
it
you
so
feel
bad?
that?
Can you feel it? Why is it rocking so bad? It wasn't doing this before. What's happened?
I don't know. Well, I might have to reset the, maybe they set the tension less
Instead of more.
So we'll ask Mighty Man Troy
Okay,
to,
to check that.
Check it,
because
make it-
got worse
make
at
it-
crying.
okay. This is awesome, you guys. It
Is
works
it?
really good.
Cool. So does it do?
We can zoom in on somebody's face while they're talking.
So do we want this down so they can see the picture?
Yeah, yes.
Because I don't think we'll be able to turn the camera to show it.
That is excellent, actually. And then if he wants to
Need to
expand and view
de-identify
that, he can. I just wanted him to be able to go in and check his sound levels in case there's any feedback or
Right, that's what I was concerned
anything.
about, is that they can hear us okay, because,
you
it's
need
trying
to really
see
speak
us.
up.
So
When
we
you're
need to speak
speaking,
up
you need to
loud.
speak up louder than you would normally speak up for people in this room.
Because we're trying to, that thing's gotta pick it up,
Right.
okay? And does it matter where we stand? I'm thinking, is back here better, or up here better, or how
Probably
much
up
is a
here.
zoom?
Probably up here is a little
Okay.
bit better. That way he doesn't need to zoom.
Okay.
That is all the way.
Renee had suggested one of the things to do was to sit like you were visiting with a client, and maybe you can give that picture of what it would be like to sit across from the client advocate. Maybe sit down
Oh, right
just-
here?
Yeah, or
Well, actually, yeah. As long as you can pan to who's talking.
But we would probably have, she would talk, and then I would switch and sit there. But you'd want it like she was talking to me as a client advocate? Or do they want her facing the camera?
I'm not sure what Renee wants us to do as far as that goes. I just know that she wanted us to at least give this image of what it would be like to sit across from the client advocate and what a client would actually experience.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So yeah, I'm not sure. She probably is going to want your face into the camera. But you
Renee, if you're
sit there.
listening,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
have to
she
give us your
is.
feedback on how you want us to
you can
sit or be. I usually
instruct.
stand, but I can sit.
I know that when she does a full tour, she's got like seven or eight people in here, so
Right.
that
so we're
might
back
cause
there.
you to be back there.
Yeah, I'm always right here.
Yes.
Or I sit on the bench. I sit on the table.
Yeah, we
usually.
stand back there when there's people on
Right.
the seats.
Right, but if she wants us to sit like we would sit with a client, then we would sit this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
This is really cool.
So can you see either
Tim, the
of us
tech guy is
or-
awesome.
I see what you're saying.
So we can just both sit like this, or we can switch and I can
Or
sit
you may have
there,
your guests.
or-
You may have your guests sitting in the seats. Maybe I would imagine. If
Are the
there's- if
guests
there's a
going to be
full-
coming on? I think
guests
she
aren't
was
co-
saying that they
no.
weren't coming on.
They aren't coming on. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna.
She
do
was
it
going to
like,
offer them to come and look afterwards, but
but
I'm
that's
just the
why-
pilot.
yeah,
I know
that's why
nothing.
we're doing this. Is because
you're
we
also the
can't
video
fit
man now
everybody.
too.
Well, no, I think. Well, I can do it if
For
Tim
the
wants me
moment.
to, but if Tim would rather do it himself, once he gets his settings all set the way he wants them, that's cool too.
Right. So the thing is where she wants us to sit while we're doing it.
I don't think we would have to switch. I mean, it would give you the picture of what it would be like to be a
Have the
client,
two people.
just having a conversation between the nurse and the client, whether it's client advocate or nurse. I
Right.
think just to give the image of what it would be like to be on here.
Right. So the video person may want to sit here so they're direct to you.
It actually looks pretty good
Does it
from
from
there,
that
the way
side?
you're doing. It looks, I mean, you can see a whole lot that way,
Okay.
so. And I don't know what
More
it
than
looks
just
like in
that
there when
side.
you're switching back and forth, if it looks smooth.
I don't know either.
We'll have to,
And the other thing is, do
Get
we need to
feedback.
pull the blinds, or would it be better to have the blinds down? Decide we can't.
You know, his phone is doing a really good
Is it?
job,
it's
even
not
though that
blaring
window
or
is open.
too bright.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
And it's
same way
not
on
it's
this
not
side.
dimming it so bad that you can't see the equipment or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty clear when I looked.
Yeah.
Looks really good. Looks really good.
Let's see. Turning it back this way, even with the
Mhm.
open window, it doesn't darken
Doesn't it?
things out too
No.
bad.
How about that?
Do you want to, let's try it this way, just so we can see which is better.
I think up is good.
I think up is good too.
Yeah.
It makes it less claustrophobic.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
And it doesn't
Less
really
like a
affect the
box.
colors.
Yeah. let's
Less
put
like a box.
That one up, yeah. We can leave that one down.
I believe these are yours.
Thank you. Yes, those are my no-see-ums. Without them, I can no-see them.
I thought maybe you had eyes on top of your head.
building committee, do what you're doing, you know.
All that.
Do that, yes, there's no safety net.
Okay.
Now, do you want somebody holding this door so you're...
Yeah, that would be helpful.
That'd be great. Okay. We're just gonna, but if you want to go in and kind of hear the cactus, do you want to go in and kind of hear? I'll have Michael in there too. Okay, let's try this. What do you think? Better. Oh, fabulous. It's wonderful. I think we'll close the door when we come in, right? And then Tim's gonna start up there. He kind of already saw what was going on with Michael. He's super smart. Right, he's doing this with his wonderful. And so, honey, if you want to go inside, we'll just kind of see how the noise is now that you turn the fan off.
Ladies, I had an epiphany.
What it is.
What?
What it is, we need to get everybody out before I say it.
Okay, so out we go.
Okay, you're staying in here. I can't.
Oh,
I
you
can't.
just- Oh, you're not gonna reset
As long
it?
as we're not,
Okay.
okay, as long as we're not gonna hear, because
I thought it was
it's not
reset.
feeling very good in my head. Okay, we're gonna have Michael do it here in just a second. Here's how you close the door.
Okay.
Just open. So, when everybody's in there, when everybody's inside, right? Right. We're gonna, we'll have, Cody, if you can hear me, we'll have you kick it off. Maybe you and I can think of something that you can share. And then once you get done, if there's a way that Tim would know that, maybe through a signal with Michael at the door or something, that you're ready to kick off the tour after you welcome everybody and say thanks so much for coming kind of thing. And then what I'm hoping for is that Tim will go like he does on TV, right?
Yep.
Just kind of go like that. And then I'll be able to do my part. And so what I'd like to do is start here.
Okay.
And so if this is good, Mike, and my voice level is started, I'll tell everybody. Let me see if I know my lines again. It's so fun.
And do you
Let's
want us
see.
to stand here like this, or would you rather sit down?
I'd rather kind of, maybe not lean and stand, but just kind of stand like that, because he'll just kind of focus like that, right? He'll be able to bring our faces in and out, but still through the medical center. Thank you for pulling that down. So what I'll say usually is I'll just start off, I'll say, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to come to our Legacy for Life tour. And so I'll kind of kick it off that way, whatever I say. I'll do all of my part, and then I'll have a picture that I'll show. And so when you see me go ahead and transition over to Missy, then I'll go ahead and step out of the way to go over here.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and sit down then. Sit down there. Yep.
Do you want me to sit down too or
Yep.
stand?
I think it'd be good if you sat, because then they'd be able to see that this is actually a sitting thing, and you can say, this is what it's like. So if a client actually came on, you would be here, Missy, and the client would probably be where Tim is. And so now you're on, and you go ahead and talk about your part.
Okay. Welcome to our Legacy for Life tour. Thank you for coming today. Just want to tell you a little bit about what we do on the bus. And I would go on for a little while and pass it off.
Cool. Okay. And then she would go ahead and say, well, so you do all your part, right? And then Judy does hers. Go ahead,
So you
Judy.
want me to stand here?
Yep.
So after Missy would get done, then I would come and share with the client what happened with their pregnancy test, and then blah, 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 blah.
Right. And so then if there's anything that I hear that you missed, Michael's going to give us some feedback. Yep.
I think that took care of it, Tim.
Okay.
I got rid of the obnoxious buzz. It
Okay.
sounds really good.
Good.
Okay. And we're speaking loud enough and stuff?
Yes.
You can hear us?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
very good.
Okay, honey, that sounds good.
And I like this shot too because it has the Lifeway sign and stuff,
Yeah,
and
you
so
can
it
see the sign
um,
behind there.
you can actually tell that it's live. So
That's cool.
So-
And honey, if you can, once, did you hear me
Yeah,
say
it
that?
probably won't be
Cody would-
quite as seamless as you might be hoping, but it will be somewhat seamless.
When I stand here,
If
if
there's
I
a way
point to
that,
this,
if there's a way that
would
he
you be
could
able to
say,
see that?
welcome everybody.
I mean, you don't have to see it real close.
yeah, I think I
Or
could.
you could be
Yeah.
close
But
enough
just
to
so
get
long,
them.
because I usually share that, the family will be able to see it up
You'll
here.
be able to see
The
you
client
through
sees.
here.
Sure.
Tim, can
And
you
on the
see
wall.
me through, if I signal you from the door? The signal
The
like-
far door.
The far door, okay. I'll just signal that
Yep.
Ready to go.
it's you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he can go ahead and start the tour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll go ahead and go. Okay.
Okay.
Good winging it. We're
Sounds
going
good.
to pray here in just a second. Okay,
Okay.
honey? Good. We need prayer. Okay, so once we're done with that, I'll signal Judy, and like I have in the past, I might just kind of throw something out there for you that could you go ahead and tell about the Earn While You Learn program as well. So that we don't want to forget
Oh,
that.
we need to get the gift bag too.
And so
We
that's
always
good.
forget that. We
Yeah.
don't need to be trying to get that out while we're videoing.
That's great. So we should tell about that too. Brooke's going to tell about that if you want to tell about Missy or Judy, however that goes. Don't hurry the tour. Don't hurry it. Tell your personal story about what happened. And so we're just going to pray that the Holy Spirit will lead us through this because we don't have our lines memorized. Per se. We tell it all the time, right? But we don't have it memorized.
Right, and that's kind of good because it's kind of
It's fresh.
Yeah.
It's always fresh.
It's
If I just
real.
know my
That's right.
first line, which is welcome,
Is there anything else?
that's all I
in
know.
yours?
Welcome. And so, okay. And then so when we go in here, I'm gonna go get my mic on. Let's go in and we'll pray. So this is all
Okay.
ready to go. Do we want any heat on in here, or are we good?
I think it's probably better.
Probably better. No.
so. And then at this point, you'd say we'll join you inside in just
Yeah.
a second.
And then maybe
So
you can turn up to me, and I said, so I'll go ahead and say, maybe I'll stand like this.
actually step out a little bit because you have the a little bit dark in here. So
Like this.
yeah.
So I'll step out.
This is the one.
And then I'll say, now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna hear about the global initiative that God has for us at Southeastern Wyoming. Come
Okay.
follow me. Then we go
And then
inside.
I'll stop the feed
Yep, stop the feed. I gotta get this.
and we'll go from there.